Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest. Shout out to Trap and Investor Kaboom in there in their chat box. Shout out to all the boomers that are tuning in. Make sure you're hitting the buttons for me. Like, sub, post notification, ding, ding. Stay tuned in. Every single day we're out here spreading the good crypto word, guys. Weekdays, Eastern Standard Time, morning time. I don't have a set time because I don't have a boss. And, I don't need to show up at a certain time. I go on when I feel like it, But I'm always on, though. Shout out to Trappin' Investor. Shout out to everybody tuning into the box. Make sure you drop a comment today. We're talking about the Fed meeting. Fed is having a committee meeting. The Fed's going to talk more about what they're up to. I bet you I would guess they're going to promise more free funny bunny money. And then at the same time, you got the big tech CEOs from Google, Apple, and whatnot. They are testifying before Congress as to why they believe they still are in a competitive environment. They're not a monopoly. So it's an antitrust hearing, basically. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how that impacts the market. Shout out to Rafterman. Yo, bro, I see you out there. Rafterman, good morning, sir. Good morning to everybody out there. As Bitcoin continues to surge, looking for a new consolidation price here with the bits. We're in the middle of a little bull run here, and let's see if we can throw those nitro thrusters on Bitcoin and go closer to 15K into all-time highs. Let's see. I'm not expecting it, to be honest with you, but it's looking good. What I'm trying to look at here is where are we going to consolidate at? And each day that we're above 10,000 is a good deal for me. Hit the likes indeed. So let's go ahead and check out the charts. You could see here Bitcoin against the US dollar, 11,084. I mean, I keep saying we got to conquer 10K, and we're clearly above 10K right here. Clearly above 10K. Now, I don't think we're done with this run. I haven't seen a significant pullback yet. So let's look at the charts real quick here with the BTCs. Give it a quick glance over here. A cursory sweep on the bits over here. And this is the one day chart, right? This thing kind of rolling a little slow today over here on the interwebs. Is this my internet? Okay, so this is the chart for today. The 1 day, you could see we bottomed out there at 10.8, but and we topped off at 11.149. So we're kind of in a nice little pocket here between 10.8 and 11.2 basically. Let's look at the 5 day chart. But if you pull out to the 5 day, you can still see that we're in the midst of this run. Maybe we consolidate right around here. Let's see if we just shoot back up. And, I would expect it to go up and maybe pull back down closer to 10 and then go back up. But, we don't know yet. I think it's too premature to tell. But certainly way higher than we want it to be. We want it to be just right there about 10K, but it's way more. So that's a plus. Let me drop a bomb. Today we'll be talking about that Fed meeting, the tech CEOs, and I got some articles to pull up. I was reading an article over there, Rafterman, about Celsius over there on CoinDesk. It was kind of like a FUD article saying that they are doing some unsecured loans behind some people's back or whatnot. I don't know. I wanna address it because I still like Celsius, and I think it's a boomer. Niagara Gardeners here, kaboom. I see you, sir. Let me drop a bomb for you. We'll be checking our DeFi portfolio as well and see how that's doing. We're slightly behind Bitcoin. Listen, Bitcoin woke up and it has had a run. So it's like, everybody's got to hold up and let Bitcoin do its thing. Pull up a CoinMarketCap and see how healthy these markets. And shout out to ETH, guys. Shout out to ETH. And that I would say, you could kind of, a rule of thumb here is that there's a sign that you may be in a bull run when people that don't really talk about crypto start asking you about crypto. Okay, yesterday I already started getting some calls. Champ, remember that Bitcoin? Maybe I could pick your brain about the bits. And, these are people that don't even know about the Champ. They just know me offline, and they know I'm into the crypto. And, I got a few already asking me about it. So, that's also a sign that it may be time to sell too, right? That's funny. Bitcoin, they're at 11,000. Good morning there, Habib. I see you. Ether, they're at 321. Ripple at 24 cents. Bitcoin Cash at 288. Satoshi Vision, I skip. Cardano, 14 cents. Litecoin, $55. Litecoin actually finally making a run. It's been a long time since we see Litecoin really make some gains, and good for them. Good for them. Too little, too late though, in my opinion. Crypto.com, they're at 16 cents. Binance at $20. EOS, how about EOS? Moving up 7.5% today at $3. Link falling in the rankings. What's up with Link, guys? What's up with Link? It's kind of struggling to maintain that, get back in and maintain that top 10 spot. I still like Link. Tezos at 285, Stellar at 9, Monero at 81. As the rest of the boomers tune in, shout out to DJ Walrus, Habib over there on YouTube, and Niagara Gardner over there on YouTube. Picked up an ETH today for the stakes. There you go. Shout out to my 32 stakers, ETH Club. So that's what the rumor is, guys, that proof of stake is coming to Ethereum, and what that means is if you're holding coins in your wallet, you can earn more coins. That's the rumor. Okay, it's not the fact yet. And the rumor is that it's going to require 32 ETH in order to receive those rewards. So shout out to everybody stacking 32 ETH in anticipation for the boom. No time to sell yet. I haven't heard the normies talk about it when I wait in line for coffee and groceries. Yeah, but I did. Like, if you just got on right now, I literally just mentioned how I'm getting calls. I started getting calls yesterday from people that are not crypto guys, and like, oh, Champ, remember that Bitcoin stuff? Do you think that maybe I could pick your brain? Is one actually a buddy of mine that I know, he works in finance, and I've mentioned that I'm into the crypto or whatnot, but I don't really like try to expose the channel. If you find it, you find it, and I don't push the crypto to even people I know. I just keep it where it's at. If you really want to know the jewels, then you'll start to ask. We out here, Champ. Shout out to Jigger Roams. But yeah, Tyler, we're kind of getting there. Once the normies start to talk about it, But yeah, it started, for me, it started yesterday. So let's see how it all pans out this week. Shout out to Walrus, Niagara Gardner, Habib, Tyler D. I am restreaming using Restream.io. If you're a content creator, you may want to consider using it. You could push your stream to multiple platforms. Someone asked me yesterday, why aren't you on Twitch? And that's a good question. Why am I not on Twitch? I don't know. I just haven't had the time to set it up. But my understanding is that I could just push this stream to Twitch simultaneously as well. So I may do that. Rafterman says he doesn't have hate on ETH, but I will believe staking when I see it. I see a wolf called too many times. Yeah, they've cried wolf a few times there, Rafterman. You're right. But the promise of staking, I believe, is one of the reasons that the price of ETH is going up. Not the only reason. DeFi is another big reason. And there's countless of DeFi platforms on ETH, and there's a lot of development going on ETH. So there's actually things working. There's things moving and shaking, and there's activity. There's value. It's functional. They still haven't upgraded, but as it is right now, it's more functional, I believe, than let's say something like Cardano. Although Cardano promises a lot more utilization capacity. So let's see it. I believe it when I see it too, Rafterman. We've been waiting for a while, but now that I'm seeing the price respond, I'm seeing the DeFi respond. I'm having hope. I'm a speculator, so let's see. I currently get interest on my ETH already, says Rafterman. There you go. And you can, not only with Celsius, but you can with Kyber. You could stake the Kyber and earn ETH or whatnot. And then you can also lend out ETH DeFi, decentralized finance, in one of the platforms. You don't have to do it directly. So there's other ways. Cardano has been too much talk, not enough action. There's a lot of talk in the space. I mean, even with Ether and a lot of these coins, I think that majority of these coins, they got to where they're at by giving a cool idea, bro. I mean, we got how many coins in the cap right now? 5,833, and the majority of them are straight trash, and most of them try to present themselves as a cool idea, an innovative idea, and most of them don't end up working out. Now, that being said, I think Cardano's got something here, though. I do, and so do the same for Ether. Although we're patiently waiting. Shout out to Lady Plants, Rafterman, and the rest of the boomers. Manic. I thought I said it looked like Crypto Maniac, but shout out to Crypto Manic over there on D Live. Let me shout out to everybody on D Live real quick. We got a few people over there on D Live. Let's go. Cabbage is over there. Let me share a meme. Guys, follow me over there. This is you don't want to give all the sauce to YouTube, guys. You want to use crypto-friendly platforms. This is one of them. And why not? Thank you for the lemon, Cabbage. I appreciate you. Drop a bomb and a few coins there for you. Let me drop another one. Boom. Indeed. Let's go ahead and check out the math over here. On Bitcoin US dollar looking good. Technical still looking good. We're in the middle of the bull run right now. I'm just, I'm holding my horses. I'm not buying any Bitcoin at this moment. I'm not trying to acquire Bitcoin. I'm always trying to acquire Bitcoin, but I'm not actively trying to buy right now. I'm kind of waiting to see where the price can consolidate at, and we can keep accumulating from there. Boom. Let's check out these market quotes. The indices right now for the S&P and the Dow. We got the Fed meeting today, and I'll show that article in just a moment, what to look out for. Let's see if they say anything that impacts the Bitcoin price and the overall markets. But, what I would expect is more promise for free funny bunny money and more lower rates and more, easy money, basically. Free money. Basically, they're printing it up. Didn't Kanye tweet the other day? If you want to make $1 million, just print $1 million. And it's kind of true. These people want to make millions, they just print more. Niagara says, I'll buy under 10K. That's always my rule. Yeah, let's see if it dips under 10K again. It's good for those that are trying to buy the dip. But, I think that overall, there's got to be a time that Bitcoin conquers that 10K. Will it be this time or not? And if it's not, I know you'll be there to snipe it down. Take that price under 10K. Futures looking strong with crude oil. Let me see where the metals are at real quick here. Metals. Shout out to my metalheads. Gold there at $19.47. Silver at $24. Platinum at $957. Metals made big gains this week. Gold at all-time high, and silver, what many say is the most undervalued asset out there. You got 10-year yield bleeding out 0.57. Many are arguing that the dollar's dying. They're shorting the dollar, and this could be what I've been saying. It's by design. Ultimately, they're going to swap it out and introduce the digital dollar or the Fed coin or whatever. Is my guess. That's my guess. Kodak is booming. Someone was talking about Kodak the other day, and it seems that Kodak is booming because now they have pledged to start doing some sort of pharmaceutical, from cameras to pharmaceutical, apparently. They got a loan from the Trump administration, and now they're going to do some sort of pharmaceutical. I don't know the specifics. And then a little look at the cryptos here. Ripple really moving today. Actually, the normie that contacted me yesterday was asking about Ripple. And, they're normies when, they one of the first things they bring up is a Ripple. And my response is that, I'm not interested with Ripple. I have been avoiding Ripple, which is the truth. But I could see the price of Ripple continuing to go up if the BTC rally continues. So, strictly talking about price, yeah. I think the price of Ripple could go up. Am I interested in acquiring Ripple? No, I'm not. You got Jerome Powell today. What Bitcoin holders should watch for today in today's Fed meeting with the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee set to release a statement for their meeting this evening. Crypto holders may be in for another run higher if the traditional market gets the way it wants. While the Fed is not expected to announce any major changes to its monetary policy, the meeting is still seen as important for the traditional financial markets. With players, they're largely expecting a further easing of monetary policy to help markets and in turn the larger economy. Look how they talk, like how they, it's funny how they try to make it. Guys, they're not doing anything but making more fake money. They try to say easing and this and the tools. Like they don't just tell you the truth. Like just say it what it is. I mean, wow. Monetary policy. Come on, guys. To help the markets. In other words, we're printing more money. Anyhow, and with the traditional financial markets more or less demanding monetary policy support, which also may include money printing, Bitcoin holders may also have something to look forward to as excess liquidity finds its way to scarce assets such as Bitcoin and gold. And that's the truth. The excess liquidity, if anybody's smart, instead of spending it, they're going to get this free money and they're going to buy assets. It's exactly what the Fed is doing. They're able to loan more money and they have their balance sheet grow, and the money that's owed to them, which is basically a credit. It's a debit to you, a credit to them. Kodak got the Burr money. Yeah, it looks like it. I can't wait. I'm in balls deep in Kyber, and why is Jerome Powell talking to us Kryptonians? I don't think he's talking to us, but, I think the article is just saying is that, if there's, and I've said this before, if the stock market at least stays alive or keeps going up, some of that excess liquidity is going to end up going to Bitcoin. That's obvious. And into the stocks too, okay? I mean, at this point, who wants to hold US dollars? These rich people, they're not sitting on a bunch of USD. I think they got they're acquiring assets. They use the word easing instead of spending. I know it's ridiculous. So yeah, that's what's going on over there. Let's check out these other headlines. Wall Street Journal's reporting the tech CEOs to cite stiff competition in today's hearing. The CEOs of Apple, Amazon, Facebook, and Google are set to tell Congress they face competition that motivates them to keep improving their widely used products, according to testimony prepared for today's hearing. I think the only competition is amongst themselves. What else we got here? More of the CEO, Apple, Amazon, everybody's talking about that. Fed won't be happy with how the economy's performing, but it is holding off on next bazooka for now. Yeah, they got bazookas for days, guys. I mean, listen, it's true. I named a more powerful organization than the Fed. The military, but, the Fed is the one that ends up, allowing the funding or defunding of them, if I'm not mistaken. The Fed is the money. And now they're allowed to basically print as much money as possible. Imagine, it's like, yeah, I'm the bank and I can lend as much money as possible with money that I don't even have. No, it's like, these guys checkmated everybody. This central bank system, the Fed, over 100 years in the making, guys. This thing is a long plan, longer than all of us has been around. And if you want to see some of the beginnings of this, you may want to read the book called The Creature of Jekyll Island. And it talks about how men conspired to start the federal bank system and be the buyers and lenders of last resort. I mean, it's true. It's true, guys. That's what appears to be the plan. People look at me crazy when I say I only hold enough dollars to pay bills. Yeah, I mean, like, holding dollars is really not going to do anything. I mean, like, holding dollars in case of an emergency because it's, it's quick, fast to use. But as far as dollars are a debt. And in fact, you don't even own the dollar. Even if it's in your pocket, it's not yours. Look what it says. It's private legal tender. It's owned by the bank, not you. That's why they can seize it. Literally, it's a debt, guys. You're holding a debt instrument. It's not an asset. The dollars are not an asset. They're a debt. Assets have limited circulating supply. You can touch them in your hand. An asset's a silver coin, a house, and even a Bitcoin is a digital asset because it's scarce. You can't just you can't just call up Jerome Powell and tell him, yo, Jerome, do me a favor and print up some more Bitcoins for me. Ease up some more bits for the kid. Niagara, I pay my mortgage and monthly bills. I'm out here making teens trust funds. You got it, Lady Plants. Damn old man trying to be my crypto keeper. Yeah, they want to be your crypto keeper. Didn't you see what they did with the banks? The comptroller said, oh, banks are allowed to hold your crypto now. You know. And there's people, and listen, guys, there's always going to be people that need someone to hold their hands. There's always going to be winners and losers. And that's why I keep repeating to you guys, when someone presents a plan for utopia, like a communist manifesto or a socialism or stuff like that, snipe it out the box, guys. There's never going to be equality. Okay. That's just a promise. Okay, there's not going to be any. There's nothing that's equal on this earth, guys. There isn't. You're not even equal to your brother. You're different. You're born different, and that's what makes us beautiful. Okay, somehow equality has been misconstrued to some sort of like virtue. Okay, and I'm here to say that not being equal is also a virtue. And maybe even be a bigger one. House, silver, crypto, gun, seeds, my asset. There you go. Seeds are asset. Yeah, absolutely. House. There you go. Now, as far as weapons, they are to a certain extent because you could resell them. And, of course, they're a protection device. But yeah, hold the dollar bill and just hold on to it. You can't sell it for more than you did, than what you held on to. Like, if you've been holding on to a $10 bill since 2010, that $10 bill is going to buy you less than it did before. So, I mean, it's a depreciating, it's not even an asset. It's a depreciating debt, really. What is Reuters reporting out here? Not much. So what's up with Yahoo? Bill Gates, U.S. sadly not. This guy, Bill Gates, needs to get out the box. This guy, he identifies as a doctor. He identifies as a doctor, but he's not. Okay? 100% Niagara. I hear you. Furious Cabbage out here with the memes. I like that one. Yeah, talking about, you guys saw the video with the frontline doctors. They went to the Supreme Court, and they did basically, they got together and they said that it's a group of doctors that are making the claim that what's the drug, hydrochloroquine and Zithromax and zinc is a effective treatment. So they say. You got Donald Trump Jr. retweeted them. He got canceled. And, it seems to me like they don't even want to have doctors talk anymore. It's like, you got Twitter, Facebook, you got all these people. And I've been telling you guys for years that they were shadow banning me and a bunch of other people. And, I'm sure there was people out there, saying that, we're conspiracy theorists making these things up. But right now it's in your face. Now they're literally silencing the dissenting opinion from a professional. It's not even like a normal, this. People have medical, they don't even allow, even if you're a medical doctor, you can't even give your opinion unless it's right with the mainstream. Yeah, commie tech companies. Yeah, it's out of control. And I'll tell you what though, okay? It's fishy to me that they have so much power and they seem to be bullying the president or whatnot. It makes you really think like, who's in control out here? You see what I'm saying? Like, like Donnie obviously doesn't have as much control, or they're playing good cop, bad cop. It's one of the two. He obviously doesn't have as much control as people think, or they're playing bad cop, good cop. Gates was arguing that Elon should just focus on electric cars and spaceships. Right. And like he should just focus on tech. Yeah, this guy's creepy as hell, Lady Plants. You're right. A creepazoid. But yeah, guys, I'm suspicious about Donnie more than ever. I'll be honest with you. And listen, I'm not one of the orange man bad guys. You know that. I like Donnie a lot more than a lot of these other players. But I'm suspicious of Donnie, and I've said it from the get-go. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean that I'm with the left or anything like that. Absolutely not. Biden's retarded. It seems like he's become senile. But I smell here the good cop, bad cop routine. And hopefully I'm wrong. Okay? Hopefully I'm wrong. The power was given to them by Obama and the Chinese. Trump is fighting it. Let's see. There's obviously a war going on at the top, and I've shared the articles. And one of the best theories that I've heard is from I've shared the article. It's basically saying that there's a war at the top between the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds. Okay, and they're both at the top of the pyramid, and they've worked together. But now, like, the families are at war, like two mob families, and they're not for the people, but they act like it in some instances to gain leverage. The Dems are working against the country, it seems to me. Right. But like it's so clear and blatant that I'm just starting to wonder. I'm like, they're very good. The powers that be, and they're literally like performing occult spells. This is literally a spell that they're casting. Okay, and it seems to me like some of the spells that they cast, they need the law of polarity in effect. I'm not sure if you guys ever studied the Hermetic principle, but it's occult. And the champ has studied occultism, and part of that is why I came to Christ, because I saw the scam. But people believe this stuff. The Hermetic principles. It's one of the laws, the law of polarity. So if you're setting up a spell, there could be that bad cop, good cop routine going on in order for it to activate. You see what I'm saying? In order for you to believe it. And maybe I'm looking at it too deep, but I don't think so. Okay, I don't think so, because to be at the top, you got to be a world-class chess player. Yeah, they're all crooked as the letter K. That's right. They're all crooked. That's what I'm trying to say. They're all crooked. And if like the Dems seem to be like the obvious bad guy, so like the obvious place, like, oh, look, these are obvious bad. So these people must be the good people. But nah, I think that's the okie doke. I think they're both bad. Niagara says, that's why I came to Christ. I saw people really believe in the devil. Right. Like, that's one of the reasons I did too. And they're believing, and some of them believe in like The Secret and the power of positive thinking. And they don't know that what they're doing is worshiping another God. You're worshiping, some people worship themselves. They think, okay, there's some people that read The Secret and all this shit, and they really think that they can create their own reality. Okay, maybe you can create your own fantasy, but reality's ran by the Lord, guys. Okay, and yeah, that's one of the reasons I started to see it more and more. I was like, oh, all right, like this stuff is like real. Like these people are really off their rocker. Only God is good. You're right. Repeating BLM over and over, painting it everywhere is more about casting a spell. These guys at the top are into Black Lives, and it isn't about helping anyone. Right. That's part of that. That's part of the spell as well. I mean, these people are high-ranking spell casters. It's witchcraft to an extent, guys. Okay, it's even legalese and the law and the courtroom itself. It's like it's based on spells on things that the words. Literally, when you go into a courtroom, the judge walks in with a black robe on, and you need to stand up. It is like a spell, like a ritual, like a seance. Think about that, guys. You got to stand for the judge. I mean, that's like basically you should kneel for him, right? Shout out to Lazar in the house. Praise be to God. You know it. Let's look at the. Let's look at our portfolio here. We're getting kind of hit up on our portfolio after Bitcoin had that run, but that's all good. It's all good. Let's check out our DeFi portfolio. $94.91. So we're in the green with our portfolio. We started at $91.50, but we're coming up short here with outperforming Bitcoin after Bitcoin went on a parabolic run yesterday. But you could still see we're holding some weight here. We got Aave, Lend, Bancor, Compound, Flexa, Kava, Kyber, Synthex. I was looking at Ren yesterday. Ren's looking sexy too. And Loopring. Those are the other two I'm checking out. Ren and Loopring. Maybe I dump one of these, one or two of these, and go for the Renners or the Loopers. I still have your Hex donation, champ, up 40% since our last chant. Your donation's doing great. There you go, Lazar. I'm going to post Ether address. I have in the past. I know some of these videos have BTC Ether, Litecoin addresses. Yeah, thanks for. It's not because I want a Hex donation or anything like that. Is that some people literally are like, yo, champ, where's your ETH address? I'm looking for it. Let me send you a token. So yeah, I should post that again. I don't know why it's not up. Who are the big gainers today? Did anybody do any research on Ampleforth yesterday? Look into that Ampleforth coin. Let me know what you think about it. Lazar, you may want to check that one out too. And Ampleforth getting slammed again. This is the one I was talking about. This one is a wild one. And, keep an eye on that. Flexus down, Aurora, Nervous, Quant, Divi. People have been talking about Divi as well. So boom. I should have an ETH address up one of these days, Lazar. You're not the only one that's told me, let me send you something on the ETH. And I there's so many videos that I do have it, but then some I don't. So I'm going to leave it back up. Thank you. Ampleforth is pretty interesting. It's about the market cap. Yeah, it is. It's kind of gamey though, but I'm going to keep my eyes on it. It's kind of gamey, but I'll keep my eyes on it. And I did snag up a few. I think I had like $20-$30 on an exchange, and I bought some, but I bought some closer to 2. So I got clapped. What's your thoughts on Hedera Hashgraph? I don't have any thoughts on it. But I've been seeing it. But I'm going to be honest. I haven't done much research on that one. I've seen it. It seems to have made gains. But I really don't know much about that. I've been seeing it a few times, crypto. But let me just click on the website just to give it a HBAR is the one he's asking about. And I have seen this one a few times. I just don't know about it. Trust layer of the internet, owned and governed by the world's leading organizations, third generation public ledger, proof of stake, consensus files, smart contracts. Okay, I'll look at it. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's any different than some of the other ones, but these partnerships with these companies may attract people. Not really me. I don't really care about these companies, but someone may. So I'll keep an eye on it. Keeping the kiddos in stake. Shout out to Rafterman. Thank you so much. Boom, 2 USD. Thank you so much. Work is calling. Got to go. Says Lazor. Stay strong out there. Thank you for tuning in. To be honest, I just locked it up for a few years. Ample Fourth and XIO Uniswap liquidity pools kaboom with no risk. Yeah, I've been on sniping on this Ample Fourth, Marlon. I put out the bulletin yesterday for the boomers to do more research. I already picked up a few bags, not too much. And you know, I'm really looking at it now because it's on the red. And you know, if there's value here, I may just take a stab at it if it's all, you know, if it's blood red right now. So yeah, let me know. Yeah, because I've been on it for the past week, and I let the boomers know yesterday. So you know, we got Lady Plants did some research. She says she thinks it's interesting. That one seems kind of gamey and kind of high risk, but you know, it may be a mover. So you know, I got my eyes on it. Invested 1 ETH and 1 ETH of XIO tokens 3 days ago, made half an ETH. What's the okay? We got Ample Fourth and then XIO. Is that are they related, or are you just talking about two different coins? Lady Plant says her old crypto buddies are deep in Ample Fourth. Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to know more. I also want to hear more than, oh, I made gains with it. That's cool. That's fine. You know, and obviously if I get into it, I want to make gains too, but that's not the only reason I would get in. I want to know a little bit more. I mean, I'm already in actually, but you know, an insignificant amount. Two different coins. Okay. Yeah, Ample Fourth with the rebase. If the price goes up, it adjusts your supply. So if the price goes up, you get more tokens, and if the price goes down, you get less tokens. But the market cap remains the same. And I don't know how that mechanism actually works, but it's an interesting system, rebase. And it's something I haven't seen before. It's kind of gamey though, okay? So, you know, make sure that, you know, you understand that, because anything that's kind of gamey to me is red flag. But, you know, at the same time, some of these gamey things, they could pump like no other, okay? You know, high risk, high reward. And high risk, you know, you also can lose a lot. XIO, I don't know about though. What's up with that one? XIO, that one I haven't heard. Did someone... No, that one I didn't know about. That one's really moving. Yeah, Kodak is booming. Kodak, the reason they went up is because they got a loan to get into pharmaceuticals. So I don't understand that. Like, you know, Kodak now is in pharmaceuticals. I don't really know. Maybe I don't know much about Kodak other than the camera stuff, you know, the film. But you know, apparently they got something else going on. So yeah, they're up. They're up. It's something about a rebase is when you see the magic. The coin tries to stay at a stable $1, right? It's a stable coin, but if you hold it, there is an incentive to get more. So yeah, I keep. I'm gonna keep my eyes on that. We got. XIO is a staking platform where you could stake any ERC20 coins, get staking rewards up front in any ERC20 coin you want up front if you provide 1 ETH worth of liquidity for a year. So let me repeat that. A staking platform where you could stake any ERC20 coin, get staking rewards up front in any ERC token you want up front if you provide 1 ETH. That's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I like that. That's interesting. Expecting news from iExec tomorrow, a possible AWS partnership. Okay. I'll keep an eye on iExec as well. And then Raptorman says the FUD channel yesterday talked about Ample. Okay, that's good. You know, maybe there's something there. I don't know. Let's keep an eye on Ample. Trump, and then IXO. That's another one. Thanks for keeping me in the heads up. I'm already in ample. I may just pull the trigger a little bit more. I just want to know more. Trump used the Defense Production Act to get Kodak involved in making raw materials for prescription meds to help bring back meds to the U.S., says Christozilla. Right. I know something to do with pharmaceuticals, and Christozilla explained better than me. So boom, you get a 360% bonus in tokens, says Marlon, and the Uniswap swap fee income is incredible. Made half an ETH with bonus, just liquidity pool and Uniswap. There you go. All right. They have a network for gathering materials for film production, so it's not a big stretch. That does make sense, Cryptozilla. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. And you got Furious says it's part of the Vax agenda. I mean, it may be. It's obvious to me that, Donnie's talking about the Vax. Okay, so that's why I say, it's a good cop, bad cop. Everything could be part of that vaccine. There you go. That's true. Bitcoin against the US dollar on the way up. I'll take a few more comments and questions. I always say I want to keep it less than an hour. I always go over an hour. So let me we're at 40 minutes now. And I'll take comments and questions now. But the US and Japan too has to get its meds back under local control. That I do agree. Most of the prescription meds are made over there in China. So, that's a disadvantage, one can argue. So let's see. In my opinion, XIO is the best baby of all I've ever seen. 5 years in the game and never seen this. 10 million market cap. This is easy 10x. So you're using it on Uniswap, right? Yeah, where else is that trading? I'm going to look at that too. I know Marlon's like the baby altcoin general. Marlon gets into some wild altcoins. And he's picked up some boomers. And I'm sure he's picked up some doomers too. But we're not focused on the doomers. We're focused on the boomers out here. I want to see where else IXO is trading. Or is it only on Uniswap? IDEX and Uniswap. Most of it's on Uniswap. How's Theta? I got a small bag. I haven't seen Theta. I mean, I know it's still in the top 100. And, I like the idea of Theta. I'm just not holding it as of late. Ivan on Tech has been mentioning it for a week. IXO. No, excuse me. XIO. Okay. Yeah, Theta is up today at 25 cents. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on this XIO. Thanks for the heads up. According to Bix, Theta is amazing. Yeah, I know that Bix and what's his friend's name? Jay Snip, they talk about that a lot. I was attracted to Theta because it's a video streaming platform, but that's just about it. I'm using DLive, but I probably end up using both of them if Restream lets me push it to multiple platforms. Ivan mentioned a few coins. I get nervous when the big guys talk about it. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on XIO. And every once in a while, do check out Ivan's channel. He's consistent. That's another one. He's always banging out the live streams. A little clickbaity on the headlines and on the thumbnails, but that's his hustle, and that's the way he approaches it. And he's got a successful channel, and I'll tell you, he does provide some value. So shout out to him. Biggs can be naive and sophomoric in his conclusions. Yeah, I agree. I do check his channel though. He seems like a nice guy. That both could be said by him and his I'm not gonna call him his partner, but his friend Snip or whatever. But I do check out the channels. What other crypto channels do I check out? Crypto News. And you know what's a good crypto channel I haven't mentioned, but I do still watch Heidi Crypto, the girl that she's I don't know where she lives. She lives like, I don't know, and she's married to a surfer guy or something, and they do live streams. And she's been around for a while. I remember seeing her on Steam. What was the Heidi Travels or Crypto? Her channel's legit though. She's definitely a crypto maniac, and she's been in the game for a while. I love Ivan, no cream or sugar involved. There you go. Yeah, I mean, I check out his channel. Yeah, I do. Not all the time. Listen, the channel I check out the most as of late for financial stuff is Manarino. I'm gonna be honest with you. Manarino has been on point. The dude does not play games. He's on point with it. Like, you know, I judge someone by their fruits, and what he said has always, not always, but most of it has been like super on point. Crypto Tips. That's right, Rafter Man. Crypto Tips. Yeah, that's definitely a channel I check out. Crypto Tips with Heidi. Shout out to her and whatever her man's name. She's been including him on the live stream. Cool channel. And, you know, she's definitely a crypto chick that knows what's going on. Shout out to her. How about Omar? Omar's another crypto channel I check out. And, you know, another one I check out too. What's this guy's name? Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the hodler of all hodlers. Okay. He's been around for a while too. And, you know, listen, you know, Adam Meister, if Adam Meister ever sells his Bitcoins, guys, dump everything. Okay. That's all I like to say. You know, I've never seen a hodler like Adam Meister. I'll tell you that much. He's a true crypto maniac. So shout out to him if he's listening. Yeah, he's a hodler. And if I ever hear of him dumping a bag, guys, get out of the game. Believe it or not, as far as using crypto and dApps, Trayvon is king. Everyone else covers market. Trey actually uses ETH and Tron dApps and covers on-chain users and transaction. Yeah, Trayvon is a crypto OG. I mean, he's been in the game, and that's another thing. He tries it ever. Oh, shout out to Trayvon, definitely a pioneer. And, you know, he was hated on for a lot of reasons or whatnot. But, you know, he's still in the trenches. And I've seen his channel. I know he's got like another one out there, and he does the dApps. I'm not into all of them, you know what I mean? But, you know, the fact that he's always trying and stuff, shout out to him. You know, he goes for the riskier stuff too. But that's all good. Some people need to take risks, and they shouldn't be shamed. Yeah, OG Bitcoin, absolutely. Omar's good people. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude. Pompliano, sound in macro. I like Pomp. I've been checking him out. I don't like Adam. His personality is trash. Oh, you're talking about the Bitcoin Meister. Yeah, but you know what? He's been around for a while, and like I said, I would dump my Bitcoins if he did. I'll tell you that much. I haven't seen a hodler like him. Bitcoin Fund Manager is my guilty pleasure. I don't know about that one. I've never heard of that one. The thing that gets me, none of the YouTubers use dApps and DeFi. Trey was doing DeFi. Yeah, absolutely. Look, Trayvon is an innovator in the crypto content creation space. Straight up. You know, I would say he's a pioneer. You know, even though a lot of people want to paint him as the bad guy, I would say he's a pioneer. Trey was the first on LBC. He has the largest channel on LBC. That I don't know because I'm not active on LBC, but yeah, you know, absolutely. You got to call it for what it is, guys. I mean, I've seen the players. I've seen who stick around and who hasn't. And, you know the deal after a while. You know who's who and who's doing what and what other people's style are, you know. Trey is different than Adam Meister, but you know what? I would say they're both OGs in the crypto game, and they're completely different. Yeah, but yeah, big shout out to to Trey and everybody else that we mentioned. I'm on LBC more than YouTube. There you go. The Modern Investor is a great channel right after Ivan. He's my one watch right before you. That one sounds familiar, but I don't think I'm subbed. Rafterman says, I think Adam's take on the USD situation is wrong, though. I don't know what his take is as of late, but I just know I've never seen anybody hold on to those bits like Adam, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a few channels out there. Chico Crypto is the only channel besides Champ I like. I've heard the name Chico Crypto, but I don't think I'm subbed. I don't know. If you like him, then maybe I should check him out. I definitely have heard the name though. LBC pays me to watch videos. I get restriction and crap. Right? Yeah. I've said this before. Like the reason that I'm not on Twitter and Instagram, I've never was. The Champagne Crypto on Twitter is not me. It's a fake champagne. The reason that I decided to put the content specifically on YouTube at the beginning is because there was an incentive. I could be a partner. I can run some ads. I can get a few bucks. I can get a tip from you guys here. So there's a way to, make a couple bucks. But, when you're on Twitter and Instagram, there you are making all the content and the company's making all the gains and they're not sharing it with you. At least with YouTube, they're sharing it. And that being said, that's why these other platforms that are crypto friendly with the content, Steam, LBC, and D-Live, Theta, and all these things, they promise to get the users and the content creators involved more. So, Chico's the best YouTube reporter in the space except for Champ. Wow, okay. I got to check him out because I'm not tuned in. I've heard the name, but yeah, it's a big claim that he's the best YouTuber. Okay. All right. I'll check that out, Marlon. I didn't know. That's a big claim. And then there you got Niagara saying there's 1,000. Chico kills it. All right. I'll check him out. If you guys are saying that he's legit, then... All right, Crystozilla says Chico's good. All right. So shout out to Chico, whoever he is. I've heard your name there, Chico, but I don't know. The champ now my crypto maniacs are here telling me you're good people. So kaboom. Champ, please open an LBC channel, repost videos, make a little LBC, and I can watch your repost. I have an LBC channel. I just haven't posted. I know it's there. I'm being lazy, Marlon. I'll be honest with you, because I would have to download the whole thing and then re-upload the whole thing. And, I would have to do that every single day. And that's not hard. It's easy. I'm just being lazy. That's the truth. With D-Live, at least, it just goes in real time. And when I hit end stream, it's just up there. Champ is like the Lil Jon of Bitcoin. He's hyped. There you go. All right. Oh, but you don't. Oh, you know what? Is it? Can you just post the link? You don't have to re-upload it? You may be reminding me of something. It may be just like Steam that you just go over there and you just share the link and that's it. Because I was doing that with Steam for years. And even with Hive there for a while, I'll finish the live stream and I'll just post it to Steam and be like, oh, here's today's live stream. Here's the link. Boom. That's easy. No, you don't. LBC next month will allow you to post and your videos automatically upload to YouTube. But you could post a YouTube link on library credits without uploading the video to library credits. In other words, you can embed YouTube videos and library credits. Listen to Marlon. Let's blow you up, champ. All right. Well, you're on library credits. How many people are here on library credits? Am I sleeping? Are my people on library credits here? Obviously, Marlon's on it. He's been telling me for a while. So shout out to Marlon. Lady Plants says, let's blow you up. So I'm assuming she's out there. I don't know. Who else? Is there anybody else on library credits? Because it's if that's like the case, then I mean, shit. I may be sleeping. Marlon says yes. So I'm understanding that you could just post there. Like I could do the same thing I was doing on Steam. Today's live stream. Boom. Here's the link to YouTube, and that's it. You sleeping? Yeah, maybe I am, Marlon. You know what it is? If people call me out and it seems like they're right, I don't try to defend it. I'm like, yeah, I probably am sleeping. You know, I keep it $1.50. Lady Plant says I'm out everywhere. Okay, there you go. Take a little peek over here on D Live. Shout out to my 5 crypto maniacs on D Live. That's perfect. Now let's do a little redistribution out here. I'll give you guys a few seconds. I'll throw 50 lemons in the box. And I've been using this. Shout out to Marlon. He threw me like 10 cents of Tron and some BTT and got me started out here. And yeah, I already linked everything up. I'm staking the BTT. I'm not making much, but it's there, and I got it moving. But you're right, Marlon. You know, like if you're already using and it's there and it's like free money, you basically are sleeping if you're not using it. It's the same thing that I say like to people that don't download the Brave browser. It's like, I mean, it's right there. You might as well just download and click and get a free couple cryptos. I mean, because you're sleeping if you don't. Busy being a champ daddy. There you go. Lady Plam says wherever the crypto hubbies are, she's there. All right. And Rafterman, he's driving his truck all over. There you go. XIO on a dip, maybe just look, she's booming. Okay. I'm going to keep an eye on XIO. I like that. And then Ampleforth too. It's funny how I'm like Ampleforth. And I've been talking about it. And then Marlon swoops in. Yo, champ, have you heard about the Ampleforth? So that to me is thumbs up. You know, like it's literally in sync, like by a day. BTC taking off again. Let me see that BTC. Boom. Let me show that one day. Nice candle. There you go. We got a little candle right now, guys. Kaboom. Champ, I will make more on LBC than you would make on YouTube. Cover LBC price and you get lots of followers quickly. Stake LBC on your videos to get them on the front page. What do you mean by cover price? I don't understand that. Lady Plant says, "Where's Raptorman? I may need a fake breakdown in the street." There you go. Yeah, I may be sleeping there, Martin. If it's just a matter of me just posting the link and making some LBC, then yeah, I am sleeping. Kodak's halted again with a 500% lower sale price showing on 2TD Ameritrade. Okay. Ampleforth is 420 million market cap. What do you guys think it's going to shoot up to? I don't know. I don't know, Crystozilla. I don't know enough, but I would say, $5 billion. I don't know. People on LBC love content creators, then cover LBC price action. I'm still not understanding that. Kodak halted again. They're about to rob the retail traders, says Furious Cabbage. Ample will be at least $1 billion real soon. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would guess if it's legit. I don't know. I really don't know. That's why I never chase pump and dump, says Furious Cabbage. Yeah, I wouldn't. I never chase like the top movers there on Robinhood or on TD. Like, nah. You buy the dip, guys. Buy the dip. Here I am going over an hour again after I said I was going to do only 40 minutes. Okay, let me we only got 4 people over here. Let me go ahead and pass out these coins, guys. Go over there to D Live. I'm going to distribute these rewards real quick. And you know what? I'm going to add another 50. Now I got 100 lemons to give out. Let's do it. We'll give out 100 lemons real quick. Let's go. Submit and distribute rewards. Click claim. Shout out to Max Headroom. I see that one. Christozilla, the lucky winner today. There you go, Christozilla. It's been a while since he won. He's always here in the box. Shout out to him. Kaboom. He donated 2 ice cream. Thank you so much, Christozilla. Stay strong out there. Marlon says, how to get LBC followers quickly. Secret is to cover LBC price and videos on what's happening with Oh, okay. Yeah, like do LBC content. Okay, I thought you meant something else. And then the weekly LBC giveaways. Furious Cabbage says, whoa, it won't let me claim. I hate D-Live passionately. I don't know. You may did you ever see a pop-up that said claim? Because you just may have a pop-up blocker on. No, you don't. Okay. I don't know. Are you online or on a mobile device? I really don't know. What browser are you using? Rafterman says, what is LBC? LBC is Library Credits coin, and it's a video platform where you could earn tokens for watching videos as well. You make a ton of LBC by just posting content and supporting it. Yeah, a lot of this stuff just reminds me of Steam, which is cool. And I'm a Steamosaurus. I like content platforms. I like media platforms for blockchain. So yeah, it should be on LBC. Library, yeah, that's the one. It's LBC on CoinMarketCap. This one's been around for a while, and I've covered it too. I think I have a whole video like before it even really took off. The charts don't look that favorable, but yeah, people are still posting there and it's making gains. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you so much to everybody in the box. I appreciate you, maniacs. Thank you, Rafterman, for that super chat. Thank you so much to everybody. Cryptomanic says options trading. Yeah, I do the options. We've covered it. If you have a specific question, let me know. Ledger X is the platform for Bitcoin options trading. And if you're talking about just like traditional options trading, you could do that in Robinhood, Tastyworks, TD Ameritrade. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Stay strong, Marlon, Rafterman, Crypto, and the rest of the Boomer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, Crypto's finest champagne. Thank you for tuning in.